Hey there everyone, and welcome to the second video, taking a look at the Thinkerbelle matches. This is the second of three. If you haven't seen the first one and you do want to, just look down in the description and the link will be there. In this one I'm going to be going over a couple of the crazy matches I had, which I didn't have so much control in. You'll see my gameplay as well is not so good. I make mistakes with my skill uses and stuff, just because I'm panicking and I don't feel like I'm in control. So I don't expect the usual quality, but anyway, going to go through these couple of matches, and then I'll make there'll be a third video with these later three matches as well. The Protector Potion I'm also going to go through. It's a cool consumable that you can use in PvP, which I tried out, and I haven't got like great footage of it, but I realised I was having a lot of fun with it, and I was like, this is so brilliant, I need to make a video about it. So there's a little clip to show there at the end. So let's jump into these crazy matches. The first one we've got with Thinkerbelle, obviously, and another archer, and then this guy from Deadly Duo, who is stronger than us, actually. I'm not sure what his elemental stats are like, but he's definitely strong. So, yeah, he's going to be tough competition. He also uses Static Field as well, but he doesn't seem to use Reign of Horror. Anyway, so starting off with this match, I use the corner there just to try and goad her in, but it doesn't quite work. So I jump in and try to use Mad Squirrel. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it doesn't hit the guy from Deadly Duo, so he kind of manages to take me out. I didn't do a great job there of tanking up. I kind of panicked, I think, because he didn't get polymorphed, and so rather than going to Flame Breath and then going to attacking, I realised, oh no, I need Healing Shrine on. Anyway, so I use the corner again, as usual. There's a lot of using corners in this. And she actually does a great job here. I want to point out exactly what happens here. So, there's the corner, which I obviously use. However, she then jumps in and uses Reign of Horror, so as she comes around, she's actually safe from me attacking her with other stuff. And then she hits me with Static Field, runs over to this place over to the left, and then, you know, would set up Renew and Miss and start attacking me from distance. Everything would be fine and set up in with what she wants. However, unfortunately, there's the other archer coming in from the left, so she gets hit by Static Field, and it all kind of goes downhill for her. So I'm able to teleport in very quickly. I did do that between the root bits, but anyway. Then, yeah, everything just kind of goes poorly for everyone else, because I'm in the middle there, in the middle of the archers, and they're all attacking each other. So yeah, I'm able to kind of capitalise on it. So go for the archer here. I do a quick run around the corner, just to mess him up. He goes in with a Static Field, Renew and Mist, you know, sets stuff up nicely. Manages to stack on a ton of damage. I had to use a potion there, only just survived. I was not expecting it to be that tough. I thought it would go smoothly. At this point, I spammed skills like crazy. It was so stupid. I don't know why I did this. I mean, maybe there was a reason, but looking back at this now, I don't know. I don't know what I did. So I went in and obviously I polymorphed immediately. I think then I panicked because I was on low health, and so I just used the defense skills, and then, yeah, everything was gone. I realised I couldn't get over to her, and then at this point I was panicking and spamming them with the Fiery Aura button. Just managed to use it before I died, and it did actually manage to kill Thinkerbelle, so it turned out alright. I mean, I couldn't have asked for much better after my kind of bad gameplay there, and then sitting in the middle for everyone to kill me. But anyway, so the archer ran away. Now at this point, just to rewind a little bit here, I made a very quick decision here. So this guy, he's coming in, he's going to attack me. I also know Thinkerbelle's coming because she's just died. Sorry, I just had to catch my breath. So, yes, when he doesn't come to attack me, I think he's waiting. He runs away, he's waiting for Thinkerbelle to come in, so then he can catch me from behind. Or maybe he sees my Fiery Aura and he just doesn't want to attack. So I make a very quick decision. You can see me clicking there already. I'm going to run round and stand about here. That means that then, for him to attack me, he's got to come all the way round, and I can kind of be in a better position. I can focus on Thinkerbelle and then deal with him as he comes in. So I run round to there, and sure enough, they can't really both attack me. Actually, I say that. He does still kind of manage to attack me. But anyway, situation kind of a little bit more controlled. Thinkerbelle manages to run away very nicely, though. Sets up the Renew Mist up there, immediately Static Field on me, and then starts spamming the skills. She does unfortunately run in, but even so, she tanks me very nicely at that point. So yeah, that match actually went pretty well in my favour. I did manage to win it in the end, but it was certainly challenging for me at the time. This next one is kind of funny because both of these players used to be in the same guild, which is TPS, and both these players, me and Hot Carl, we were in the same guild as well. We're not anymore. We're all actually 4 different guilds, but yeah, it was kind of a group of friends. I wasn't actually friends with Darkflame at the time. I didn't know him personally. But if you watched my PvP stream recently, we've become friends. And this was before he got super strong. It was when he was kind of powering up, doing a lot of PvP and getting his wings up. So he's a bit stronger than the rest of us, but not like overly strong. So anyway, Hot Carl comes in to attack me, but I want to get them all in together. And so then I'm fishing for a mad squirrel. So I managed to get it off. However, my follow-up on it is just terrible. And in fact, like, it's... I then realised my defences are going to end. So I needed to teleport out of there, but just got killed. Thinkerbelle got a lovely little cheeky Reign of Horror on me, and then a couple of basic attacks, I think, or something. She managed to sneak the kill on me there. So yeah, Hot Carl comes in, I start attacking him, he goes on to low health, but the archers are here now, so and I'm in the middle of it all. So I kind of panic. I managed to get a mad squirrel off, but again, my follow-up is terrible, and Hot Carl's healed up, so yeah, I managed to get Thinkerbelle. Oh no, Hot Carl got it, and yeah, you can really see, this match is brilliant if you want to watch it over again, to watch the archers, because both of them play very well. Great use of static field, the slows as well, and you'll see how they control me and Hot Carl brilliantly. They just control the field. So normally I would say in these kind of situations, oh yeah, wizards can, they can really control the match with their big over effect and stuff, but actually the archers do a brilliant job of it here. So yes, at this point I do manage to grab kill on Thinkerbelle. Just things line up nicely. I managed to get the right skills on her and stuff. We get in here. Darkflame's doing a great job of tanking. Good bit of Shroud Guard, and then silencing us as well, which is just messing up all our skill uses. But yeah, he did manage to go. I did manage to get him, I think. I'm not sure if that kill did count for me. So I did manage to get him, but it was kind of a bit of teaming up with me and Hot Carl by the looks of it. Now at this bit, I forgot to mention, just as I walked in there, I was walking in Ghost before I used any skills. Very good to use that, make the most of that ghosting when you respawn, so I could get right next to her and avoid getting rooted and stuff when I was away from her. A little bit unfortunate for her as well. With this particular bit, she was making me slide and stuff, and it was messing up her line of sight. Just at this point here, because I was close to the edge of the map, it was tricky for her to follow up with attacks. You can see she's kind of running around, struggling to actually hit me and utilize the fact she was rooting me. But anyway, so yeah, the match, I got 3rd place there. Darkflame got 1st. Nice close match. You can see by the score, it's a good fun one. Unfortunately, in these clips, these Thinkerbelle clips, I haven't got much of what I really wanted to show to do with the static field routing. I think this mainly because at this time it was when I just started facing people who use static field, so I hadn't had much practice. By this third point, this third video, I did manage to get a fair amount of experience, and I was playing against Thinkerbelle better, but I hadn't really hadn't completely mastered how to jump out of the route. So basically, if you don't know how static field works, it puts a 50% slow on the target it hits, but it also creates this area on the ground which roots you. This root lasts 1 second, and then there's a 1 second immunity to it, before then it roots you again for 1 second. So it kind of alternates, and each time you get hit by the static field, it resets the route. So if they spam it lots, it becomes incredibly tricky to get out of. However, if you can time it, about 1 second after they hit you with static field, you're then not rooted at that point, so you can teleport, or if you're a knight, you can charge, and you will move outside of it perfectly fine. If you use it when you are being rooted, then you'll often teleport in the other direction. And yeah, that's just not what you want, and it's what gets people into trouble, as well as even standing still or moving, just makes you start sliding around. So unfortunately I don't have great footage of that. I'm gonna have to try and get some footage of it in the future, or maybe in some of the other clips I've recorded that I'm going to share. There may be some good footage of me teleporting out of route. But anyway, it's kind of something I wanted to go into, because a lot of people, they have trouble fighting static field, and it's just it's not nice to face if you don't know how to deal with it. So moving on from all that completely nothing about Thinkerbelle here. This is talking about the Protector Potion. So this is one of the cool consumables that you can use in PvP. And there are some of them which are completely overpowered. This one isn't overpowered, but it is funny in its own way. So the Protector Potion, it creates a ghost like the Ghost Potion does. It's like a ghost archer that follows you around, attacks enemies, and it does some normal basic attacks, but it also does this special move which stuns the enemy for 10 seconds. 10 seconds is ridiculously long, and it looks almost buggy because, I mean, no stun lasts 10 seconds. Like, the longest amount of debilitation is like 4 seconds in PvP, and that's the polymorph. So this particular match, I've got a couple of matches here. They're not the absolute best. This was right after I had a match with Martin where I got it brilliantly on him twice, and it was only after then I realised, okay, I should probably be recording some of this. So I just got a couple of clips, and we'll see how it is. So the VTB guy there, I wanted to give him last place because he was in that cheater guild, and then there's Laszlo, who's quite a good archer. So I used the Protector Potion at the beginning there, run to the other side, you can see it running along, does the attack, bang, stuns them. Now, the timer was like 152. It's like 143, 142 when he stops getting stunned. So you can see there in the bottom left, he's just stunned forever. It lasts so long. It's so funny. When I tried this out, I was just trying to use old consumables, and you know, I didn't know how long the stun would last. It doesn't say. So I tried it out. It stunned someone, and I was like, wait a second, are they just staying stunned for all that time? Like, that's ridiculous. So yeah, I worked out it was 10 seconds, and had a lot of fun with it. Anyway, so unfortunately the cooldown on the potion is 30 seconds, so you can't spam it that much. I think I managed to get one more nice stun off in this match. I'll have to see. This guy Laszlo, actually, he called me. Well, he didn't call me a cheater. I think he sent me a message going, kind of seems fishy. So you can see I've used the archer again, trying to get it on this guy. Does it hit him? Oh no, I just give up an attack. I've started getting some super lag. Yeah, there's no more clips because you can see I get super laggy for the rest of the match, and doesn't go quite so well. So anyway, this match has 3 people in it who are all reasonably strong, quite similar strength, but a bit weaker than me. So nothing too dangerous. I try and get this guy with my archer potion, my protector potion, sorry. I ran ahead with high move speed though, and it's actually way off the other side of the map. It's completely desynced. It's quite funny actually. You can see it at this point here as I run up here, chasing this knight. The protector potion is just down there. I'll just rewind a tiny bit. It's difficult to catch. There we go. You can see the archer's all the way down there. He actually is just about to attack this archer. So if you watch out for it, the attack flies in, bang, stuns the archer. I finish off the archer, so unfortunately you can't see the full stun. But anyway, I was having a lot of fun with this potion. The only problem with it, so it's not completely overpowered because it uses pet damage and has pet health, which means one hit on it and it dies. But if you can make it land the stun, then it's quite good fun. Unfortunately, with that one as well, they both had stun immunities, so it didn't actually get them. There is one more though later on in the match. It's at this point here, I go to face this archer guy, and I go, oh, this is a good time. Let's bring it out. Bang, stuns him, and then yeah, then I just go for the knight. Leave him to it. You can see my protector guy died off as soon as he got touched. But anyway, that was it pretty much. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video and having a look at some of the consumables. Well, one of the consumables. There are a few other ones which are completely overpowered in PvP. One that's commonly known is the smoke bomb, which creates an area kind of like Renew Mist that makes you invincible for 10 seconds. And but it's quite obvious to see because you know there's the mist there. Then there's the runic potion, which gives you 80% damage reduction for 5 seconds and has a cooldown of 1 second. So use that with any other damage reduction, you become invincible. The eggnog is the most ridiculous. It fully heals you, gives you full mana, and gives you complete invincibility for 5 seconds with a cooldown of 1 second. But anyway, yeah, so there's some fun ones out there, and I hope this inspires you to have a look through your consumables and maybe think about messing about with them in PvP when it looks like it's going to be a tough match. I certainly had a lot of fun using my protector potion, which I was trying to use up. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the third video very soon.